Estonian Television presented in cooperation with Enterprise Estonia, AA Vision Studio production, the television show Management Brains 2008. 16 excellent teams representing middle managers competed in a face-to-face tournament in order to find out who were the ones who have got the best brains in business. In every show, two competing teams visited a company where they were introduced a real-life management problem. The teams solved the case by gathering additional information, by talking to people and by preparing their solution. After they presented their solution to a professional jury consisting of a practitioner, a management professor and a consultant, it was decided which one of the competitors could progress towards the finals. The teams were required to familiarize themselves to a diverse array of management problems in the matter of a couple of hours. The first episode took place at Ice Cream Production Factory Premia. Teams from Tallinn Stock Exchange and Microsoft solved a problem how to tackle the issue related to seasonal increases and decreases of employment. The winner was Microsoft, who proposed to use the help of disabled employees and convicts. The second show brought Saksa Auto and KPMG to a regional hotel chain, Reval Hotel. They solved motivation problems of younger service employees. In a tough competition, Saksa Auto won with a narrow margin. The third episode took place in a food producer, Fazer. Contesting teams Skype and Estonian Mobile Telecom helped to streamline a newly opened sandwich production line. Despite Skype proposed a more innovative solution, the jury decided that Mobile Telecom provided a more appropriate one. The fourth episode took place at TNT Logistics. As all the employees were keen on going for holidays during summertime, then it was necessary to find a compromise. Fazer Baker was a strong contender and jury had heated debates, but still the winner was the team of Äripäev. The fifth show took place in one of the biggest Estonian daily newspaper, where Hansabank and KH Energy Consultant had to provide ideas on how to launch the biggest national business newspaper. The solution of Hansabank was a very thorough, but the winning idea came from the KH Energy, whose idea about the free-of-charge weekly business newspaper has subsequently been successfully introduced. Tavit competed with TNT at Estonian National Broadcasting Company. Following the merger of the Estonian Television and Estonian Radio, they were asked how to locate the managers of different business lines between the buildings of the merged organizations. The winner was Tavit, who surprised the jury with somewhat outrageous ideas. State Chancellery and Kalev Chocolate Factory competed at the electronics manufacturing service firm Elcoteq. They were asked to handle the sudden doubling of the client's order, to find out if there was any spare capacity available. The winner was State Chancellery, who was even able to give some tasks to Elcoteq managers themselves. Eighth episode took place at the premises of car reseller Saksa Auto. G4S and Premia tried to assess whether the car service capacities across the nation were adequate for the needs of the customers. The winner was G4S, who better took into consideration existing constraints and future prospects. The quarterfinals introduced the teams with more complex tasks. Waste collection and management company Ragn-Sells asked Estonian Mobile Telecom and Äripäev to come up with the ideas how to further popularize proper waste management. Both teams provided lots of good ideas, but Äripäev was considered more elaborate. In Kalev Chocolate Factory, the contestants were KH Energy Consultants and Tavit. The teams were tasked to introduce a new product to the market, a tooth-friendly chocolate. As the solutions of the both teams were rather similar, then only a small margin brought the victory to KH Energy Consultants. G4S and State Chancellery competed in Skype. They got the task to find out where to find 30 top programmers. G4S proposed to concentrate in subcontracting and finding experts to the overseas offices. State Chancellery won by a more realistic action plan that demonstrated how to find new employees to Skype headquarters in Tallinn. Security firm G4S tasked Microsoft and Saksa Auto with a management ethics task. They had to solve the problem where a good employee decided to leave the company and steal a major client to his own benefits. Microsoft was better able to understand the root causes of the problem and solve the situation effectively. The top became tougher. The semi-finals were difficult for the jury as well. The Port of Tallinn asked Microsoft and Äripäev to prepare a daily schedule of arrivals in a rush day at one of the busiest passenger ports in Europe, with more than 80 ships entering and leaving the berths. While Microsoft took it up as an interesting calculation exercise, Äripäev took a step further and used the help of port employees in resolving the task. The second semi-final took place in Hansabank Estonia, where the teams were asked to come up with the ideas how to popularize ID card as a way of securing internet banking transactions. The outcome was that the second finalist became State Chancellery. The final challenge was provided by Estonian energy company, where State Chancellery and Äripäev had to come up with a project organization that would have had the task to replace 200,000 energy meter counters around the entire country within 1 year. A project with a budget of $100 million. Both teams demonstrated some very strong arguments, and after the final elaborations, the jury decided that State Chancellery was a little bit better than Äripäev. The TV show Management Brain has shown high viewer ratings. The TV show has also been successfully used to teach management in both classroom settings as well as in the executive management training sessions. This is to announce our intention to license this TVK format also in the other television stations and as a management education support kit. If you're interested in more information, then do not hesitate to contact us. Producent@juhtimisaja.ee. All the shows of the first season are freely available in the Estonian language over internet website.